Hey guys, how's it going? Kuya Sid,
Whatever.
Ate Rose, Rip Van Winkle, and Pepe and Jack. We are winding down on our Memorial Day weekend here, and we're pretty depressed about it. Pretty doggone depressed about it. Got my neighbor back there working on his house, so if you hear these weird noises, that's what it is. So, of course, that's my luck with everything. Whenever I try to do something, these things kind of come up. So, anyway, today we were so depressed. And a lot of this weekend, all we did was just sit around and, watch YouTube and Facebook. And one of the things that we noticed is like, how is it that people in the Philippines with no job or a very little job do so many things? It's like they're just not afraid to go out there and do things like we are. Rose and I, we really play a safe zone. We don't want to sit there and spend money or get tied up in any kind of financial obligation. So we kind of try to like lay low and just stay here at the house and goof off in the garage or back here in the backyard. So, but Rose brought up a good point. I'm like, how much is I keep seeing family that keep going out to the those swim parks. What do you call them? Resorts in the Philippines, and to pools, and man, it's just like party after party after party.
Every weekend.
Every weekend, And here in the States, it's totally different because everybody is so preoccupied and work and schedules and long transit times. I know here in the States, we have cars. I mean, that's one of the only ways you can really, kind of like survive, really, is to have your own car. We do have the mass transportation. I'm sure you all know, especially, you expats, that, lived here in the States or grew up here and moved over to the Philippines. But still, it gets really, really, really boring here at times. But what did you say? Rose came up with some kind, and YouTube is flooded with monthly expenses to live here in the Philippines, and it's always a $1,500 or a $2,000, number that comes out there to live comfortably and stuff like that. But I keep seeing these Filipinos who make way less than that, and I'm not saying that it's a.
Well, yeah, as a Filipino, they can live on a $20,000, 20,000 pesos a month. For American, Filipino married to an American, you have to upgrade that a little because your food is different than our food and our needs.
Yeah, but to me, I don't need to have that American.
Well, yeah, but you have to have an AC. You have to have cold drinks. You have to have a refrigerator going. You have to have microwave going. That adds up for a Filipino couple. They don't need all that.
Right. I see. Another thing that's been going around Facebook and some of the YouTube channels is like, what are some of the things that are so drawing about the Philippines? What makes a dang thing so special? We were watching another channel, and another couple from another country, totally packed up and moved over to the Philippines, and they had one video where they really got emotional. Like, man, this place is just incredible. It's so weird to go from a country like this where we have a house, a pool, we have everything, to a country that has so little, but yet everybody is so happy, and so many people say the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that was one of the things when I met Rose that I fell in love with, man. She can do almost anything with nothing. Look what she did to me. And
What did I do to you?
well, I mean,
it's less stress, hon. It's less stress in the Philippines because they don't have all these obligations and bills.
true, yep. So that's one of the things that we were saying again this morning is like, here in the States, your monthly expenses, your obligations, your financial obligations, we're lucky to, where our house isn't as much as what a lot of these houses are going for here in the Phoenix area, where some of these people are, $2,000 a month, for, their house payment,
Yeah.
Then they got new cars, and, you see them on Facebook, they're always going on trips and like, golly, geez, man. So, but again, that's where people don't have that thing of, that dream of going to the Philippines. We try to sit there and tell ourselves, save money. Let's don't get financially obligated because it's going to cut back our time, to get to the Philippines.
Yeah, set us back.
Yeah, set us back. So we're trying to,
Play it safe.
play safe, stay low, save money. Don't get your, situation all upside down financially. So when the time does come, you can really, go out and do it. And there's just so much. I mean, this video here can probably go on for hours throughout the night. On some of our reasons and our things, family, being away from your kids and your grandchildren, that's another thing we're kind of really, really thinking about, like, man.
Now that we have 2 more babies.
Yeah, we got 2 more grandkids, so that's 3 grandkids, and you don't want to be away from them. But on the other hand, it's like, now that they're here, you think, every day you're going to see them, and they'll come over every, night for dinner and just, bond and, just have some good family time. But they have their own lives that they're trying to, live themselves, and it's, those are the things I see, I always compare everything to the Philippines. Every situation I compare, the house, malls. You know what? Malls. There's a whole other topic again. I'm gonna get really scattered on this video, but the malls here
are dead.
They're dead. They're freaking gone. A mile away from here is an Amazon hub. All these vans, white vans, Amazon vans, are just flooding the area. Grocery stores are starting to deliver. McDonald's, they'll deliver to you. It is just taking away the things of like, what, let's go to the store, let's go shopping, let's just go walk around at the mall. You go to the mall and here you get freaking depressed. It's sad. Seeing the food courts shut down, Another one of our vloggers, or our friends over there in the Philippines, we look at him and it's like, man, he's always going out to eat, whatever kind of flavor you want, Italian or Mexican or whatever, Korean, Japanese, Filipino, street foods. It ain't like that here, man. It gets really, really boring. It's hard to to really understand. But those are the things that we just like constantly fight, and it just gets more and more boring. Here in the Phoenix area, we're 6 hours away from LA driving. We're 6 hours away from Las Vegas driving, and that, that's one-way trip. And not only that, I mean, it's starting to get expensive.
Yeah, gas is $3, almost $3 a gallon.
Almost $3 a gallon here in Phoenix, and it's like $4 plus out there in LA. That puts a little sting on things as well, But those are just the things that we always end up talking ourselves out of going out and doing something,
And
so
then we get mad.
Yeah, and then we get mad, like this weekend here, this Memorial weekend, it was absolutely perfect weather. In the United, this was the nicest weather out of 30 years here in the Phoenix area.
And we didn't do squat.
We didn't do squat. We absolutely didn't. I mean, it was cold enough to where we didn't even go into the pool. Usually, I mean, that always marks our summer season of getting in the pool on Memorial Day weekend, and having a big barbecue. And this is like the second year in a row we really didn't have a big wing ding, for Memorial Day, family get together and stuff. And that's another thing that kind of like kind of throwing me for a loophole. It's like 10 years back, our family here in the immediate area was just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm like, oh my gosh, man, we're gonna have to go rent, a stadium, just have one of our family get-togethers. That's how big our gatherings were getting, and it was really fun. And now all of a sudden it's like, boof, the kids have moved on, and families all spread out. So it does get, you scratch your head and go, man, what the heck happened? And again, you compare everything to the Philippines, and it's like, man, the Philippines, it's like, you're there in the Philippines, you know. It's like, gosh, sometimes it just doesn't stop. You know, people just don't stop coming over to your house, you know. It's like, man, and even in the Philippines, with all these gadgets and cell phones and texting and stuff like that, you think anybody give you a heads up that they're coming? Heck no. That's the weird part. Here in the States, we all plan it. Everything's planned to a certain time of, you know, getting there and stuff. So those are just some of the things that we did. But, you know, and other things too, is I look in the field, how in the heck do they just do this stuff? Is it just a lack of fear and just freaking go do it and things like that?
They do the Bahala na system, man.
Yeah, bahala na. No. Lord
we'll
willing.
spend our money today, tomorrow. Who cares
Yeah.
where we're gonna get our food?
Who knows what's going to happen tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tomorrow might not ever come, you know.
Yeah.
But here in the States, you plan.
Years.
You plan years ahead, you know, just to make sure you're always ready for it. And that's real hard comparison. Again, everything that I've noticed that I compare to the Philippines is 180 degrees off of what we do here in the States. You know, here in the States, you know, you get something repaired, boom, you know, you have, again, you schedule it down, you know, you got a big company to work with, communications it goes through, timing and scheduling again. Philippines,
You never know.
man, when it happens, dude. You know, I don't care what
But
it is.
still, it's still fun over there.
But still, it's fun. I laugh at it when I'm over there. She's the one that stresses out, like, I can't believe this. You know, this is ridiculous. You know, this is a simple project. Why can't this, you know, come upon us? So, again, I know this is like a real rant and rave all over the place, but it's like, you know, I've been holding this in and trying to do a.
I think we want to be there.
We do.
We're just jealous of people that are over there.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
It's like, why? How come they can do it and we can't?
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can. It's just something is holding us back.
Yeah, you know, I again on the YouTube thing, when you look at these other channels, you know, you got these 30-year-old, you know, late 20s, you know, over there. I'm like, how in the heck? You don't even have a real job, you know. And old Rose here, you know, she's been at her job, was it 27 years? Yeah, 27 years at her job, you know, and I've been at mine a little over 19 years. It's like, oh my gosh, you know, I mean, we kind of look at ourselves like we're starting to really come up to that age to where we should start enjoying things a little bit more, you know, but
we're in our 50s now.
yeah, I don't know if it's because I haven't grown a set of balls to, you know, to go out there and take the chance and stuff like that. So, but you know, another thing too, maybe you guys sit there and watch our videos like, holy cow, man, Kuya Nation's having another party, another karaoke party out there in the garage.
They're sporadic though.
They're sporadic, yeah.
They're not
you know,
like every weekend.
These things, you know, between these videos are like,
Yeah.
you know, you go from really happy, fun times to
Boring life.
boring. Yeah, so it's really tough. If you're in the Phoenix area, you know, and you do the video things and you want to sit there and do something, man, we'd be more than, you know, happy to have our, you know, thing to, you know, bounce, you know, ideas off each other just to help somebody who's probably sitting in the Midwest or Northeast or Southeast or wherever in the United States is thinking about, you know, going over to the Philippines, you know, or, you know, Philippine relationship, you know, what is it like? You know, Rose and we've been married 32 years. We've been through a heck of a lot. It gets better and better every year, you know. So it's in the early stages, yeah, you got those growing pains. You're feeling each other out, you know, the tampo and all that other stuff, you know, and it goes away. It goes away. So those things you got to keep on pressing forward on. But that's, you know, what we kind of go through. We even tried to go drive around yesterday.
That's hilarious.
Tell them, Ron.
We drove like 5-10 minutes away from the house and we came.
Turned around and came home.
Turned around and came
Yep.
home. It's like, what the heck?
Yep. Turned around and came home. A little 20-minute drive. Insane. That's all. You know, boy, inside we got all these parks all over the place. But again, here in the Phoenix area, I've noticed over the last 30 years, the traffic is just getting more and more and more congested. And
Oh yeah, I'm starting to hate it.
yeah, I'm not a traffic kind of guy. I like, in the Philippines, when you're on vacation or whatever the case may be, you know, I think you get in a totally different mental mode as you do here in the States. Here in the States, you got your weekend off. You're like, I got 2 days off, dude. We got to make up because, you know, Monday through Friday, you know, you go to work, you come home, you know, as soon as I walk in the door, my butt goes in on the couch and I'm done. That's it. Nothing else is going on. I'm just mentally exhausted. You know, she's the same way when she comes home. And we just sit there and get on Facebook and just sit there and start watching all of your lives. So
yeah, we watch Facebook, what, from 6 to 9?
Yes,
Till bedtime?
Facebook from 6 to 9. There is no such thing as TV anymore. That's done. So, yeah, it's pretty
That's sad.
sad. Exactly. Absolutely sad. We got a gym on every corner. We tried that.
Yeah.
But again, you're so damn tired when you get off work. What was the
You're
last
just
thing?
exhausted
I
after
don't want to go
work.
sit there and work out after work. What are you, freaking crazy?
Yeah.
You know? So
You
it's,
just want to relax. You know?
Yeah.
After work, you just want to
yeah, even you know, Rose's, wind down. You know, Rose's mom's here from the Philippines, her and Mom and Papa Ken. And I was talking to Papa Ken yesterday, you know, like, man, you know, when you go out to dinner here, you know, to eat, I'm like, don't you sit there and compare, you know, like the prices,
Yeah.
you know, like from the Philippines, you know, what you pay for a meal compared to here, you know, and you're like, man, just 2 people, it's at a thing where it's
$30 for
30
2
to
people.
$50 for
Yeah.
2 people, man, and that's not a lot. It is not a lot, and you know, it's you just don't get what you pay for, in my opinion, anymore. It's really ridiculous, and it just really puts a big turn on things. So I think that's why the Philippines is so.
It's still cheap. I mean, you know, you can still go out and have a decent meal in the Philippines for, you know, $10. I mean, their meals they run from what, 200, like full meal, 200 to 50
Yeah.
pesos. So that's like $500.
$4 or $5, you know.
That's
a
only
meal.
$10
Yeah.
compared to here, 30, $40.
30,
to
40
people.
bucks, if not
Plus tip.
50, yeah, plus the tip, you know. So it's like, man, it's like insane how these things are actually getting. So we watch you guys. We might not comment on everything, but we're watching you. And you're doing a great job of
We're jealous.
putting the old dagger in the old heart, man. And keep it up. Keep it up. Because
we will be there joining you soon.
Yeah, someday.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Someday.
Yeah, Lord willing. And these 2 guys, too.
Oh.
I hope they get to make it too. I think they'll really like it. Can you see these guys on the beach? That'd be freaking awesome, man. Freaking awesome. Do you think they'll freak out if they see those guys in a jeepney? Heck yeah, buddy. So we got more, but I don't want to waste any more of your time. Maybe we'll cut this one and start another one. Okay, so we're gonna cut it off here. We're gonna get a drink of water. I gotta get the makeup crew to come over and give us makeup, and we'll start another one. But anyway, that's the state of the Kuya Nation right now. The state of the Kuya Nation. So we love you guys. Thank you so much as always for tuning in. Thank you so much to all of our new subscribers. We know you had a choice, and I greatly appreciate it. So hey, give us a thumbs up. Give us a share. Tell us. You people in the Philippines, share our videos so people here in the States will know that, hey, there's another boring couple waiting to get to the Philippines. That's what it's all about. So,
Yep.
other than that,
We're just waiting our time.
waiting our time. Other than that, I'm going to hit it back to you, Philippines. We'll see you on the next one. Love you guys. Bye-bye.